Hey there, my name is Jake. I'm the owner of Modern Resolution Windows and Doors, and today I want to show you guys a little bit of just educational content. I'm not here to sell you anything or anything like that. I just want to explain to you how bad these windows are and why. More importantly, and why it's important to get these done at some point. So, first off, let's start. This was a home. It was built in, I think, the early 90s. And so what we have here is when they were building the homes, a lot of the contractors, what they'll do is they'll spend a lot of money on some places that are really like obvious where people need, immediate, like the big sellers, the kitchens and all that stuff. But where they really like to short is on the windows. So with this, what you would get in a home in the early 90s, even sometimes in the 2000s, is you get this aluminum frame right here. And aluminum is good, but it's also bad, right? It's the second highest conductor of heat, I think, behind copper in terms of the alloy metal. So in Arizona, that doesn't work out too well for us because this heat just emanates right through. And on top of that, on this window right here, you have a clear glass window that is single paned. And interestingly enough, on this window, you see how it's single paned right here, but it's double paned right here. It looks like they had changed out some of the glass over time. And the reason being because you can literally cook eggs through this thing when the sun's shining. I mean, you put a pan right here, I guess you could save money on your energy that way, but you're spending a lot of money because also, say, look at this old window, you can kind of crack it, sets out of place, and you try to, my God! You can see how it's separating right there from the actual IAG unit, which is the glass. So, why is this bad? I mean, I don't really need to explain why, but this is a huge loser of energy. So every time your AC goes on, what happens is it has to compensate for the extra energy that is just flowing right out of here. So not only are you losing money on your energy bill, but you're also losing that lifespan of your AC unit because these windows are so bad. On top of that, the ceiling of these windows is really terrible. And I don't mean to insult it too much, but right here, you see how this window curves at a 90-degree angle. What happens is they have these rubber seals right here. And you can't meet rubber at a 90-degree angle, so they curve it. But what that leaves is a nice little spot right here for your favorite spider to crawl through. And I had the same problem on my house where are the spiders coming from, okay? The call's coming from inside the house.
God, please, no! No!
So, what's happening is these little critters are looking for somewhere cool, and they want the point of least resistance. What is the most, what's the weakest point of the home? It's got to be the windows. That's the part where you see through. It's a trade-off that you make for security, and you get to let the light in. So, with these windows right here, you have old aluminum frames and clear glass, and terrible looking window. So it's hard to explain how bad this is, and on top of that, on these glass units right here, what you'll see a lot of the times is you can see this is like some kind of glue or adhesive. And that's because over time that IG glue melts and it actually pushes when the frame gets hot, it actually expands and then some of this stuff leaks out. So over time, you'll see that this comes out and that's not gonna just come off the window. And if you try to scrape it off with a razor blade, you end up scratching the glass. So how is this gonna be combated and how it can be better? Well, a lot of the time what people will do is either A, replace the glass, which if you do that, it's definitely better, but you still have this situation right here and you still have this frame situation. So what people will do is they'll actually replace the entire window unit. And what that does is it actually allows for more energy efficiency because the glass that you're going to get has a silver metallic coating, sometimes even up to 3 layers of this silver metallic coating that lines the glass that not only protects that interior from the heat coming in and all of the elements from the outside world, but also what it's going to do when you get that new glass package is it's going to reflect those harmful UV rays back outwards. So instead of getting that inside, you reflect that outwards, and then on top of that, you get a more permanent seal in between these actual glasses. So you're not gonna have this rubber seal right here. That's gonna be on the interior of a double pane window. So you're gonna have 2 panes of glass, there's gonna be a little seal in between, and then that curvature is gonna be on the interior of the new window. So we'll do an explanation when you get a new window, and we'll actually do it on this house here because this is a customer home. And we'll explain all of that in detail for you, and so show you the proof in the actual difference with the heat gun as well. And the other thing here is, and I'll try to keep it really short, when you have these old windows, what tends to happen is you don't notice how actually this affects the aesthetic of the entire home. It's like having like a Ferrari, which is a beautiful home, but then having like some like, I don't know, old, you know, old beater tires that you just kind of picked up from a tire shop down the street. So it doesn't match with the actual aesthetic of the home. And you don't really know that until you actually get the new windows, because it completely changes the entire aura, the entire vibe of this house.
A few moments later.
We just got done installing the windows, and yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you a little bit, see some of the finish work, and then also we did a video just before of showing this window before some of the other windows in here. So just wanted to show you some of the features real quick. So first off, right here we have, it's called an EXO window. So it's just a slider. Some people call it a slider, some people call it EXO, depending on what company or who you are, how familiar you are with Windows. So right here, on these windows, you have 2 cam action locks. So if you want to unlock them, you could try to open it, but right here, this also has a deadbolt. So if you want added security, you can put this deadbolt on, but you pop that back up, and then right here, you take this, and you can open the window super smoothly. So if you want to come take a look at this real quick. So inside the, right here, where the actual slider slides in this tract, what you have is a window that actually slides on stainless steel rollers. So if you haven't been hitting the gym, like me, I haven't really been doing that, it makes it a little bit easier to slide these windows open. On top of that, what you get is a new frame that is with the window, comes with it. You don't have to pay for it, and you can pop it off relatively easy. It's just a bug screen, but it makes sure that you can open the window in this beautiful time of the year, get some ventilation throughout your house, because you're going to be saving a ton of money on your energy, and with new windows, you'll be able to actually open them, so you'll be able to act like, I can hear the bird chirping. You want to be able to cook and hear the bird chirping, right? You want to hear nature. So this is a good point. And then when you want to shut that sound out, bye-bye birdie. There's no more birdie, okay? That's the beauty of new windows, is you can pick and choose what you want to hear, when you want to hear it. You can also save money on your energy bills because your AC is not going. So do this right here, okay? Because if you're in your kitchen a lot and you want to be able to ventilate, get this window. It's a slider. We can even make it to where it's just one slider right here. Now, luckily, I'm a little bit taller, but if there's somebody who's really, not too tall or vertically challenged, we can put a centerpiece right here. So it's a little bit easier. Also, what you could do is keep this one locked or unlocked and lock this one and deadbolt it so it keeps it to where it doesn't move still. So it's just a little bit of extra, security. So get Anlin windows. The beauty of it too is it comes with a double lifetime warranty, and the next homeowner gets the same coverage that you do. And the name is on the actual lock. Okay? That means that they're confident in their windows because it says their name. So if there's a problem, guess what? People are going to call them. They're saying, yes, call me because I'm confident that this is a good window and it's going to last a very long time. That's why it's got a double lifetime warranty, covers accidental glass breakage and seal failure. So look up Anlin panoramic windows today, see what it can do for your home.